In today's episode of Should You Upgrade, we take a look at Warner Bros. Eraser from 1996 on 4K. In this 4K review, we're going to take a look at the new 2026 Eraser 4K and compare it to the 2008 Eraser Blu-ray. So let's see which one deserves a spot in your collection. So a brand new episode of Should You Upgrade starts now. All right, guys, when it comes to video quality, I do want to state that this collection is only 4K and a digital code. There's no new Blu-ray that comes in the set, and I don't even think they released a Blu-ray of Eraser with the 4K transfer on it. So it's just gonna be a 4K and digital code. But with that said, the 2026 4K has Dolby Vision and HDR10. The biggest improvement is color grading. When you put it compared to 2008, it's very enhanced. A lot of environments, the characters, even the guns, when you look at the guns, they all changed. And I like the way that they did it here. They fixed a lot of scenes when you compare it to the 2008, and they brought it up to date. I love the way it looks. To be honest with you, sometimes I do these reviews and I tell a lot of people that the Blu-ray is the same as the 4K. In this case, it's not. I think you're gonna like the way Eraser looks on 4K. Now, when it comes to clear and detail, the 4K looks amazing when you see the enhancements over the Blu-ray. Now, I would like to say is I don't know much about DNR. I know what it is, but I don't know much, and I don't know how to find it in films. But I have a feeling, and some of you out there were gonna tell me in the comments anyway, I have a feeling this film has a little bit of DNR in it, because when you compare it to the Blu-ray, it kind of looks tad sharp, and in Arnold, some scenes look kind of clean looking. It could be the film, or it could be they did some DNR to it. I don't know. Again, I don't know what to look for when it comes to DNR, but I feel like this movie has a little bit DNR in it. Just for those of you out there, I feel like it does, but it looks fantastic in terms of the details and how clear it looks. Some scenes does have some blurs, but again, at the end of the day, it's a very clear, detailed 4K. Now, when it comes to colors, this is another improvement here. When you see them shooting that gun, the fusion gun or whatever it's called, and they're using the green thing to sight in their target, on the Blu-ray, it's like a slight green. On the 4K is like lime green. They totally fixed it. The vision, like what it looks like, it's enhanced. A lot of the scenes that are brighter, they elevated the darkness, so it feels like it's more darker. So again, when it comes to colors, they did a great job in enhancing a lot of the scenes here on the 4K. Now, when it comes to skin tones, fantastic on the 4K over the Blu-ray, where some scenes look pale. The 4K fixes that. Black levels and contrast, the 4K superior in this department. A lot of the dark, especially the beginning scene, is very dark. His friend is about to get killed by the mob. Totally dark. I love the way this movie looks. They did a great job at enhancing those scenes when you compare it to the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray is very highly exposed in those scenes, especially when the guy opens the door, he goes, "You've been erased," and he locks the door. You see the guy's full face on the Blu-ray, and on the 4K, you see half of it because it's dark, it's a nighttime scene. Love the way they enhanced these scenes. They did a great job overall with Eraser 4K, but let's check out the comparisons between the 2008 Blu-ray versus the 2026 4K of Eraser from 2006. Enjoy. All right, guys, when it comes to audio quality, the 2008 Blu-ray has Dolby True HD 5.1, while the 2026 4K comes with a new Dolby Atmos track, Dolby True HD 7.1, DTS HD Mastered Audio 5.1, French and Spanish Dolby Digital 5.1. Now, I did watch this movie with Dolby Atmos, and it sounds really good. It sounds really good. I love the way the guns firing sound. I love the scenes when he jumps off the plane and he throws the thing into the engine and it blows up. It sounds great all around. The balance between the music and dialogue is very well. The music sounds good. All in all, this is a very good sounding 4K of Eraser from 1996. But with that said, let's get right into the special features. All right, guys, when it comes to special features, the 2008 Blu-ray has 0 special features, while the 2026 4K has 2 special features. Again, it's an actual special features, is not theatrical trailer or TV spots. You're getting 2 actual featurettes, which is actually pretty good. For those of you Eraser fans or Arnold Schwarzenegger fans, you'll like it, but I wish they had more in it. I mean, at least give me, like I said, theatrical trailers or TV spots. Add more to this. But they gave you only 2, kind of a letdown there. But with that said, let's get right into the final verdict. All right, guys, when it comes to the final verdict, should you upgrade? I gotta say yes. If you have a 4K and you're looking for an upgrade of the film Eraser, I think this 4K does a great job here. Maybe other companies down the line will do their version of Eraser, but right now, I kind of like the way Warner Brothers did this upgrade. The contrast look great. The black levels look great. I love the color grading on this film. It enhances the movie even more compared to the 2008 Blu-ray. I think the Dolby Atmos soundtrack sounds great on the 4K. The only bummer is that you're only getting 2 special features on this 4K compared to 0 from 2008. But at the end of the day, if you're an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, you're going to pick this up regardless because this is a fantastic film. I highly recommend it. I like this. This is one of my top Arnold Schwarzenegger films in my list of his films, you want to say. But with that said, guys, there you go. Which version of Eraser from 1996 would you like to add to your collection? Leave a comment down below. And remember to like, share, and subscribe for all things Geeks and Flix. Be awesome to each other and keep collecting.